All right, welcome back. Thanksgiving is upon us in the United States anyway. And if you're like my family, a lot of times and friends, what we've done at Thanksgiving is sort of gone around the table and said what you're thankful for. And everybody kind of like mopes along and does it and says something vague and impersonal, like I'm thankful for my health, or I'm thankful my family is all together. And really everybody's just kind of irritated because this is boring and tedious and the turkey's getting cold and everyone just like it. And so I want to give a different take on Thanksgiving as a giving thanks practice. We've all been told, I don't know if you've been told, I've been told a lot of times that we all should be having regular gratitude practices. When they do studies of people, they find that people that live the longest and the happiest have some regular gratitude practice. And so everybody should be doing a regular practice of gratitude and writing down 3 things in a journal, gratitude journal every night. And I think what a lot of these admonitions do is just make us feel guilty about not being more grateful and being ingrate and unthankful and privileged and entitled. And I don't even want to think about that might be the case. And so I'm just going to ignore all of this really good advice on gratitude and being thankful. And it comes up again during Thanksgiving. Everybody's sitting around the table and it's kind of the same all the time. It's like, yeah, I'm grateful for this thing. I'll come up with something, but I don't really feel it. And so the thing that I would suggest that we do instead of going around the table, because if your family is anything like mine, this year I'm not even getting together with my family, and I'm sad about that. And that's just the way it is because of COVID and everything. And so we're all apart, and we're doing a small Thanksgiving here and there with other people, but this is, in my mind, a different Thanksgiving, and so we can offer thanks in a different way. So here's what I propose. Take a few minutes before Thursday, because by then it'll be too late and everybody will be busy trying to cook turkey because mom's not here. Nobody knows how to make gravy and all that. So take a few minutes on Wednesday night or Thursday morning or something and think about somebody in your life that has touched your life, somebody that has impacted your life in some positive way. Call them on the phone. Don't Zoom. Don't text. Don't get on. Call them on the phone or walk over there if you're nearby and say, hey, it's Thanksgiving. I just wanted to say, when you did this thing, and give them a very specific example. When you did this thing, that measurably improved my life. The quality of my life has been better since then because of that. And I wanted to say thank you. Now, this is a very different kind of gratitude practice than going around and saying, yes, I'm happy that I can still run. That's great. I'm happy that I still have a job. Cool. What I'm asking for is if you actually make this very directed and at somebody, and you say it to that person, and it's about a very specific moment in time, then it's hard to have it abstract. It makes it very personal inside of us, and we actually feel it more. It's a visceral feeling. I might say to my uncle, hey, Uncle Phil, he's probably watching this, so, hey, Uncle Phil, when you took me camping, me and my stepbrother, and we went up to Maine, and we were reading that book that you gave us to read, and we were all taking turns reading it out loud, I felt really privileged and a part of something, and it taught me something that I've kept with me throughout my entire life. And I always remember that camping trip. It was very special to me, and I want to thank you for taking us on that trip. That'd be an example. It's to somebody, it's personal, it's about a specific event. And it's a little bit harder. Sometimes people might hear this advice and say, whoa, that's a little too intimate. I don't know. My family, we don't really do that. I'm like, okay, it doesn't have to be family. It can be friends. It could be mentors. It could be former bosses or employees, coworkers. It could anybody that's touched your life in some way. Yeah, it might be a really vulnerable thing, and it might be a little too intimate for comfort. But if they've really touched your life in a way that's made a difference for you, then in my opinion, it's worth facing that discomfort in order to let them know. This is one of those things that can totally make a person's day on holidays that are often fall a little bit flat. It can totally make somebody's day to hear that they have meaningfully touched someone else. And so it's a gift. We are giving thanks. We are giving this gift of somebody else, saying thank you for giving me this present, this gift of whatever it was. And you're giving them back by acknowledging them. So that's it. Please try this out. Let me know. Send me an email. Put a post here. Let us know how all this went. I'd love to hear your experiences of it. Thank you very much and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.